Visiting Magic Kingdom on an adults-only trip is an absolute must-do for any Disney fan. Checking out the Hall of Presidents for the first time, followed by the Country Bears and Tom Sawyer Island, were just a few things we explored. Don't miss the rest of our fun-filled adventure. We started our trip in Disney Springs at Ever After, where I was treated to my new favorite purse. We then made our way over to Pin Traders, where we nabbed our first Magic Band Plus, and then on to Magic Kingdom's ferry to head into the park.
If you have any questions about the artifacts, the paintings, or the presidents themselves, please feel free to ask. Thank you.
We have Lincoln's portable writing book.
That's cool.
Or desk, portable writing desk. Richard Nixon key to Disneyland.
That's cool. So that's not
There's one super.
Proudly presents the Hall of Presidents.
In 1971, his love for America inspired the creation of the Hall of Presidents, a place to celebrate the optimism and goodwill he saw at the heart of the American story. Walt's vision was to honor the nation by honoring the American presidency.
It is 1783, and the smoke is clearing in the wake of the Revolutionary War. Over the course of 8 grinding years, General George Washington has led a force of shopkeepers, farmers, and Native American allies to victory over the greatest military power in the world. A new nation has been born, independent and free.
77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now,
ladies and gentlemen, the presidents of the United States of America. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, Rutherford B. Hayes, James A. Garfield, Chester A. Arthur, Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harrison, William McKinley, Theodore Roosevelt, William Howard Taft, Woodrow Wilson, Warren G. Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman, Dwight D. Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard M. Nixon, Gerald R. Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, Donald Trump. And now we come to the present. Once again, we place our trust in the idea of a president, as we have from the beginning.
My fellow citizens, no event could have filled me with greater anxieties than that notification on the 14th day of April, 1789, that you had selected me to lead our nation. But it was with the confidence of my fellow citizens that I took an oath. 35 simple words that have been repeated by every American president throughout history.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States, and I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God.
The presidency of the United States is a role unique in the world, an office entrusted to each president by us, we the people. Therein lies the genius of that new idea, now over 200 years old.
To the world's most magical celebration!
to hug up you.
Give me a little intro there, Gomer. Howdy, folks. Welcome to the one and only original country band jamboree, featuring a bit of Americana, our musical heritage of the past. And right now, I give you a assorted of executioners of music and song, the Five Band Rose. Hit it, boys! Spirit moves that cool, he can make that milk go. Well, Ted is always calling junk. Now I'm in that backward blow. He also plays the washboard with a halo. And Big Fred's playing mouth harp. He plays it by my side. He never took a lesson. He just picked it up from Dad. Tennessee band is featured on the thing. It sounds just like a guitar, but it's only got one string. So clap your hands and stomp your feet. Try to keep right with it. Watch your thing, the bear band's got his real country real on.
One night I left the wife at home, and when I was with the boys, I was acting like a drawn one and making a lot of noise. Old girl called my hand. I said, I can't. I'm a married man. She said, she ain't gonna steal. You better not cry. Don't go with the go. If you can't bite, don't growl.
I've got a woman, she's got me. Whatever we do, we both agree. She ain't pretty, but I ain't too. The things we like, the things we do. A woman ain't pretty when she don't swear none. She's kinda heavy, don't flee undone. She's my woman, through and through. I love her only 'cause the heart is true.
Yes, folks, we only have high-class stuff on this show. And now, here's a special treat I've tackled. Our own treat.
Tears will be the chaser for your wine. After you leave this love of mine, bright lights and taverns, that's where you'll spend your time. And tears will be the chaser for your wine. Oh, God, turn me on, turn me down. Oh, God, turn me on, turn me down. Nothing works for me that I found. It's the same way everywhere I see. Nothing ever seems to work for me.
Spirits of the tropics, heed our call. Descend with your rhythms, O
Out of car. That's you.
Goddess of fire, hail thy name, transform our rule to an ocean with flame. And now from the waters, Sitakua emerge. Oh, great god of milk, your secrets we urge.
Wowee! That's almost as much fun as New Year's Eve in the orange groves.
I swear we did get a mite carried away, huh? Yeah. I say, look out there across the water. Here's a little bit of company.
Now, me and Gates. Welcome, you all.
Permit us to introduce ourselves. My name is Claw, and my loquacious cousin over here is...
I'll introduce myself if you don't mind. Hi there. I'm, now let's see now. It's right on the tip of my beak.
Clyde Birdbrain.
Oh, yeah. I'm Clyde Birdbrain.
Oh, I say, perhaps you good people have never conversed with toucan birds before.
Why, neither did we, till one day we discovered this magic sunshine pavilion.
By Jove, yes. I remember just how it happened. Many bird bars ago. There we were, in an explorer's launch on a mysterious river in deepest Adventureland. Off in the distance comes the fierce roar of an African lion. As we round a bend in the river, a huge bull elephant bellows forth in protest of our intrusion. Suddenly, the treetops explode in a frenzy of outraged birds. Oh, come, you can jolly well do better than that.
I can jolly well do one at a time.
Meanwhile, shifty-eyed crocodiles lurk by the water's edge. Lurk, lurk, lurk. And the giant python slithers down from an overhanging limb. What's happened? What's wrong?
I can't stand snakes.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm only relating a story. Oh, my Clyde, enough is enough.
That wasn't me. I never even opened my beak. Huh?
Hey, sorry guys, that was me. Hate to interrupt such a fascinating story, but they're calling some for the show now.
Sakes, it's already showtime?
And 6, yes, Clyde, already showtime. Now, Claude, I believe it's your turn to make the announcements you're so good at making them.
Righto. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather up all your cameras, purses, and other articles, and now turn to your left towards the tall door.
Hey, Jose, that's your cue. It's time to wake up. It's showtime.
Oh, buenos dias, senorita. My siestas are getting shorter and shorter. Oh, look at all the people. Welcome to Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Hey, Michael, mi amigo, pay attention, it's showtime. I wonder what happened to Rosita.
It's a sing like some birdies sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. It's a sing like some birdies sing. Sweet, 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 sweet.
Let's all sing like the birds sing.
That was magnifique. See, no one laid an egg but me.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have something really big for you.
The birds stand still, and the tiki room flies away.
Mon ami, quit talking when I'm interrupting. Ladies and gentlemen, now we present direct from the islands a musical duo.
shower running.
Be careful, me fine friends. The gods have been angered by all the celebrating. But be opposed, every cloud has a silver lining.
Monsieur and Madame, it's time to say adieu. But we hope you will always remember the amazing things which happened here in Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room.
Ole, ole! Applause! Let's give the birds a standing ovation. Applause! Up down there! Applause! Everybody stand up on your feet. Ole!
And now, as long as you're all standing,
we have a wonderful magic trick for you.
Yeah, a wunderbar trick. Everybody, face the door. And the trick is, we're gonna make you all disappear.
There's magic everywhere!
After a day full of parades, shows, and exploring, we grabbed a bite to eat overlooking Liberty Square and the line of Haunted Mansion. Next up, the Carousel of Progress.
The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964, and it was an immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. And he himself was probably as American as anyone could possibly be. He thought it would be fun to watch the American family go through the 20th century, experiencing all the new wonders as they came. And he put them together in a show called Carousel of Progress, which we are now about to see. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years, our show still revolves around the same theme, and that's progress.
It looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. And believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. And isn't our new ice box a beauty? Look at that. Holds 50 pounds of ice. Milk doesn't sour as quick as it used to. And our dog Rover here keeps the water in the drip pan from overflowing. It wasn't too long ago we had to carry water from a well. And thanks to progress, we've got a pump right here in the kitchen. Of course, we keep a bucket of water handy to prime it with. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We're drinking root beer now. Same kind of thing, different name. Well, that's progress for you. And speaking of progress,
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Big, beautiful tomorrow. Shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Just a dream away.
We can travel from New York to Los Angeles by train in only 3 days. And we've got a house full of new electrical servants. Mr. Edison sure added life to our home. Whoa there, you'll blow a fuse. Rat, that's the third one this week. I buy fuses by the case. Just goes to show that
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Just a dream away.
I just heard a new term today on the radio. Fella says, we've got something now called the rat race. Did you ever hear that one? It sure describes my life. I'm involved in something now called commuting. I drive into the city for work all day and then turn right around and drive all the way back. Well, it's time to move on. Let's cheer up Sarah by singing our song. Come on, everybody.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. Just a dream away.
Hi everybody, I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
Tree lights 30% brighter.
Oh, that's no big deal. Anybody can do that voice activated stuff. Watch this. Rover, speak.
Who knows? We've got a whole new century waiting for us out there.
Yeah, and maybe sometime in the new century, your father will learn how to talk to our oven.
Well, maybe by then ovens will read our minds. But hey, as long as we're all here and happy and together for the holidays, who cares if I burned our Christmas turkey?
I do. I'm starving.
Don't worry, Dad. Someday, everything's going to be so automated, you won't ever have to cook another Christmas turkey again.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the
the end of every day.
We finished our night in Magic Kingdom with a few pictures after the fireworks, followed by a few snacks. Dole Whip and Mickey's Kitchen Sink sugared us up enough for the long walk back down Main Street, USA, past the barbershop and a few friends. We jumped on the ferry to head to the car and rest up for our next adventure. We can't wait to see you there.